Hello and welcome to Small Potatoes Gaming. Today I'm going to be talking about the Day 2 TFT Set 8 PBE patch note that just came out, not just came out, but it came out like 12 hours ago. I'm going to be doing this for the next a little while because I've been playing PBE and I'm going to be playing PBE for the remaining of the period before Monster Attack comes out. But anyways, let's get right into it. So today we're getting some system changes. So chance of no hero augment has been changing to 8% to 5%. So basically it means that sometimes there's games that you won't get a hero augment to power up a specific hero on your team, and it looks like that chance has lowered to 5%. So basically like 95% of the time we're gonna get a hero augment. And during 2-1, melee minion PBE AD reduced to 20, so I guess that some people are having problems with the 2-1 melee minions with some of the setups and failing to clear it. But with that aside, that's a pretty short one for our system. We're going to move on to augments. So Pandora Bench, champions can no longer transform into themselves. And Disintegrator removed. Okay, I don't even know what Disintegrator do, but we'll just leave it at that. I'll check it out later. Rising Spell Force. So Ezreal's hero augment now give attack speed and ability power instead of AD and AP. Personally, I think that this is a good change because when it was giving AD and AP only, Ezreal wasn't casting fast enough to make use of it. I tried it I think twice yesterday, and it didn't really turn out too well. It does quite a bit of damage, but I don't know how this will be. But we'll give it a try today during our stream. Proc chance for extra gold for delivery tips has been reduced to 8%. I guess that Sivir is giving too much gold for what she does. And the gold gain has been reduced to 2. So basically this is an indicator that they're finding that people are abusing it and they're gaining too much gold from it, and it's too consistent probably, so they have to make it less efficient. Alright, for champion changes, we have Ash's spell is now functional. So I guess that it wasn't functional yesterday. I tried playing Ash many times, but it didn't work out too well. I did a Hyper Roll Ash with Renekton, and it did okay. It'll land like a 4th or 5th, but then it didn't really do too well in general. So I guess that since the spell is now functional, it means that the damage wasn't proccing properly on the auto attacks. So that's why they reduced the AD overall and made fix the bug to her ability, I guess. And Draven was exceptionally strong yesterday. I think that I ran into like 4 Draven players and they just demolished my team with like auto attacks only. I think that it has something to do with mecha, so hopefully they'll nerf mecha in this patch note. And also for Ezreal again, since it's a 2 cost, I felt like Ezreal was a very underwhelming champion overall. Comparing to set 7, 7.5, Ezreal's like 1 cost area Ezreal was a lot stronger than the 2 cost Ezreal. So them buffing the AD and the spell damage is probably a given because he's just too weak. And comparing to Ashe, I think Ashe is better from the experience I had yesterday. So Sivir is getting a spell AD ratio increase by quite a bit, 50%. Or a 3-star is getting a 45% buff. I don't know why it's like so specific 45% at 3-star. And Jax is getting a AD nerf. As I was saying about mecha, Jax is a problematic champion from yesterday. And basically Jax is deleting my whole team. It's not even the backline. He just jumps on my champions and they get deleted one at a time. which makes sense that they're nerfing the base damage, and the base spell damage, which is okay. Belvav, she's getting a buff. I tried her yesterday, she was alright. I don't know if she needs a buff, but for 4 cost, I think that it makes sense for her to be stronger. And so is Zed. Zed's getting a buff with HP, attack damage, and attack speed. And the spin AD ratio is also increasing by 25%, which is quite a bit. I think that overall it'll help Zed with carrying, since he's a 4 cost also. Aphelios is getting nerfed. I think it's because everyone's using Aphelios as carry. Everyone is using Aphelios as carry, so they're increasing the spell overall mana cost to 140 from 120, which makes a lot of sense because I think that my wife was saying that Aphelios was pretty strong too. From her build, it was one of the carries, the main carries of the comp. Fiddlestick is getting a nerf also, and that's because from what I saw yesterday, Fiddlestick can probably wipe your team by himself, which is pretty insane. Reducing the spell damage, hopefully it'll control it a little better. And then Leona's spell damage getting increased. I don't know how I feel about Leona because I haven't used her personally, and I haven't seen too many people using it, since Leona is a 5 cost. And she did beat me quite hard yesterday when somebody else is using it. Then Mordekaiser is getting a nerf. Overall, I don't know if Mordekaiser is actually really strong, because every time I see Mordekaiser, he dies pretty quickly. So like before he can actually even deal enough damage, I think it's a 4 cost, right? Or 5 cost? 5 cost, right? Mordekaiser. Yeah, so Mordekaiser is a 5 cost, and I don't know, I feel like Mordekaiser is just not that strong as a 5 cost. Maybe I haven't seen the right build. So I mean, they're nerfing it, so probably people are getting a lot of success with him. Syndra as a 5 cost is not a problem though. Syndra, I think that she's a little underwhelming with the amount of damage that she was doing, because the amount of time she casts. So every time she casts, it takes another 16 hits before Syndra can cast again, which is quite long. But that, you know what? You know, like if you play Syndra, you're playing Star Guardian, and Star Guardian's always getting extra mana anyway, so I think that's fine. It should be okay. Urgot, I have no idea that he was winding up before firing, because I didn't pay attention to Urgot. I don't even know what he does. But I guess that he no longer has to wind up before firing his claws. And then next we have traits. So we're done with champions, now we're on to traits. Admin. So on cast, admin will get a reduce on the AP that they get from 20 to 12. Gadget team, this is something that I was interested in yesterday. Celebration updated, I have no idea what that does. Minor update to item creation sound effects. So I guess to make it more noticeable that they're creating an item. Now leaves a breadcrumb if there are too many gadgetine items on the bench that prevent a new one from being created. Okay. Well, they're like, I guess, quality of life changes. But this one, I don't know if it's a quality of life. It seems like it. Like all of them seems like quality of life changes. And then Hacker's lifesteal has been buffed from 1530 to 1530 to 50% to 20, 40, and 60%. No longer clones the wrong unit. That's a bug, I'm pretty sure. Mirroring should work properly. Okay. I haven't tried most of these well, not most of these, but I've seen people play them, and then I've tried quite a few of these traits. And then hearts. Hearts AP per cast, like when you cast your ability, you gain 5, 8, or 12 AP depending on how many heart unit you get. Now they nerfed it to 4, 6, and 10. I'm pretty sure that's because, you know, the heart unit like Yumi and Syndra, I think Syndra's heart, right? They're getting way too much AP. Mech Prime is getting nerfed here. That makes a lot of sense because we were getting beat down from Mech Prime yesterday. So the HP transfer from the 2 mecha that the main one absorbed is 110% now from 120, and the 80 that you gain is 75 to 70, which is good because they're basically combining things into Draven or Set, and then they're just standing in the back one-shotting things. Also, AP is getting reduced. Brawler is now applied before Prime Health is being added, which is a nerf, because Brawler gives you percentage health increase, whereas Prime Health is like a bonus health from the unit that you absorb, I believe. And you know, if you apply the Brawler beforehand, then you know you don't get a huge chunk of HP increase from it. So you get the Brawler like HP of the individual unit from before it combined, which is pretty significant if you ask me. For Prankster's dummy HP has been increased from 170 to 700 to match the regular target dummy HP, which is okay. This one I don't know. Spell Slinger, Code Cleanup should no longer debug print fail, so I think that it's probably a bug. I don't know why is it under traits, but who knows. The Underground is getting a lower value of reward for Heist 1, 2, and 3, I suppose. And a minor update to Heist Fault sound effect, which I don't think that I will be able to tell the difference, and a whole bunch of bug fixes, which is given considering that it's a PBE. But anyways, I will end it there since we're just trying out you know, the overall PBE TFT experience right now. But for now, today we are finished, and I will be back tomorrow with more patch note update on day 3. So once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.